Let me feel your. Let me feel your love. Let me feel your love. Let me feel your love. So tell me what you feel, my love. Yeah, I can never leave 'cause I need the feeling. So tell me, let me feel your love. Yeah, I can never leave 'cause I need the feeling. Let me feel your love.
All right, welcome. Are you coming or no? For sure. No pressure. You don't have to. I just thought you were coming. Okay. If this is your first time to pump, thanks for being here. A little bit about the class today. I'll go over all the movements before we start, so don't worry about that. Equipment, we'll go over that. If you look underneath the video you're watching right now, it'll have all the equipment movements we have for the day, so you can always check that out before class starts, so you don't have to try to do it once we get going. We'll have a warm-up routine at the beginning. The workout of this class is 4 rounds total. Each round consists of 2 movements that we're going to superset 4 times. Okay, once we make it through all 4 rounds, we'll have a cool-down stretch routine at the end, send you on your way. Today's class is a little bit different than what we've been doing lately. It's a little bit more focused on balance and control and strength and holding positions, okay? For equipment, mat, single dumbbell or kettlebell, about medium-ish weight. We'll go through, so the first one we have is Turkish Get Up. We'll do about like 2 of those together real quick. So go ahead and lay down on your mat. This is the one where you will have a single weight. So your right hand is what's going to be holding your weight, okay? So you don't need a weight right now. So we're going to bring our hand down to our chest and roll over to our right side. This will be the starting position, okay? Stay braced. We're going to roll onto our back. Oh, I'm winded. Lift the right hand up overhead, okay? From here, look at me, I'm already messing up. I don't know what I'm doing. So you're also going to have your left leg kicked out about 45 degrees, okay? Left arm is going to be out at 90. From this position, you're going to hinge up onto that elbow on that left side. Biggest thing here, don't let that low back collapse, okay? Keep that low back pulled in, chest up, shoulder blades back and down. From here, we're going to press up onto the hand, okay? Here, we're going to press the hips high. That left leg, that leg that's extended, we're going to bring it underneath that hip, knee coming directly underneath the hips. Great. And then we're going to hinge up, rotate that back foot, and then step forward fully into standing. Now we're going to reverse it, back down onto that left knee, okay? We're going to twist the leg, the feet, hinge at the hip, down onto that hand, kick that left leg through just like we had it, drop down onto that elbow, control back down onto the back, arm comes down to center, and then we're going to roll over to the left side, left hand takes that weight. Okay, so that's the movement. That's going to be a Turkish Get Up. I'll be kind of going through a slower pace, calling it out. We're trying to. My lungs are dying. But, dude, we could get it. We could slay any competition, for sure. Dude, that'd be great. You all roll in, and it's just a bunch of people like laying down, and they just do one Turkish Get Up, and then they just freaking go ham. This is a great idea. I'm down. Let's do it. So that's the first one. Basically, you're just going to be alternating back and forth for the whole 4 minutes. We're not doing one side for 30 seconds, then transitioning. You're just going left side, right side, left side, right side. Next one, we got single leg RDL. For this one, you can use weight or you can do arms overhead. We're not overly we're mostly focusing on balance and control. So if you find you maintain great balance, that great position, that great posture through it, try closing your eyes when you do it. We're trying to challenge the coordination today, okay? So if normally you have like no wobble, nothing breaks, obviously not me. When you get into that position and then you can return back to center, close those eyes to make it a little bit more difficult. For everybody here, I'll leave it up to you if you want to alternate each one or stay on the same leg. I'll call out the 30-second time, so if you are doing just one leg, you can switch to the other, but if you're alternating, it doesn't necessarily matter. Next one we got is downward dog knee drive. So remembering in that downward dog, we're in this position, okay? So basically, we'll be bringing one knee in to start, and then we're going to extend and press, okay? Bring it back in, extend, crunch, press it back out, and press. Really focusing on trying to flex that glute, keep that leg extended and straight. If you're in the back room, careful not to kick the bar. That can hurt. It happens every time we do it. So notes there. Yes, nice move, yeah. Or I guess you could turn the other direction. That could work too. And then lastly, tree pose variation. So this one has a few different pieces to it. That's why it just kind of says variation. So normally when you bring up that tree pose, you can either have your foot in on the body out to the side, or you can bring it more in front if you want here. Depends comfortability. For that one too, if you want, you can take your shoes off if you would like. Sock and then soft feet for that. Dope, dude, nice. That's what I got. And so if you feel like you're pretty controlled, here or here, then you can move it to the front and you can work on, man, me and balance, not great today. I can't do it. But you can like sit down into like a figure 4 pose, okay? Control it down as low as you can. Keep that balance. Again, this one is also meant to challenge balance. So if you're not having any wobble, close your eyes or close one of the eyes, trying to challenge that proprioception, okay? If you're at home, you don't have weight for the Turkish Get Ups, still practice the movement. It's a great movement to learn, and you move through a lot of different mechanics in it, even if you don't have the weight. Any questions before we start? Great. And welcome back, Riley. So great to have you here. I know you've been sick, so I'm glad you're healthy again. And let's warm up. All right, starting with those jumping jacks. Pelvic floor up and in, keep that core strong. If you want to minimize that impact to start, you can be right here. Air squats. Pushing those hips back and down, knees in line with those toes. Arches strong, grip that floor, keep those glutes on, knees in line with those toes. Stay braced. Marches. Driving those knees up in front. Remember, working on warming up that core here. Get that real strong core crunch on that knee drive. Lunges alternating. Keep that glute on, arch strong into the floor, knee in line with that toe. Stay braced. Arm circles. Keep that chest squared. Full range of motion. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round that low back, bend those knees. Stay braced, shoulder blades back and down, press through the chest. Jumping jacks, round 2. Taking up that tempo. Close to maybe 60, 70% effort. Air squats. Those arches strong, glutes on, knee in line with those toes. Stay braced. Marches. core. Lunges. You can add that twist. A little bit thoracic rotation towards that knee that's in front. Arm circles. Full range of motion. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Take a break. 1 minute. And we're into those Turkish Get Ups. All right, Jameson. The red smiley is pretty kawaii. Pretty cute smiley face. Like the eyes are like perfect little circles. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is way better. Oh my gosh, let's take a photo of this, laminate it, go to Matthew's house tonight, hang it up right outside of his window when he's sleeping. You'll wake up. Let's maybe somebody's out there. All right, so I'll be leading. If you want to follow along with me at the front, if you feel pretty good with this one, feel free to go on at your own speed, take off. We're starting in 5, 3, I'm starting on my right side, 2, 1, go. So we're rolled over to the right, rolling to center, right arm up, left arm at 90, left leg at 45, hinge up onto that hip, onto that elbow, press up onto the hand, lift those hips, left leg tucks underneath that hip, from here, hinge up, rotate that back leg, lunge step, we're top. All right, now we're taking it back down. Back down onto that left knee. Rotate that back foot. Over onto that arm. Kick that left leg through. We're gonna drop down onto the elbow. Roll down onto the back. Weight comes to the center. Switch over. Opposite side. I can grab the dang thing. All right, from left, rolling to center. Extend that left arm. Right arm 90, right leg 45. Press up on to that elbow. Press up onto the hand. Hips high. Right leg underneath. Knees coming directly underneath the hips. Press up. Rotate that back foot. Lunge step. We're standing. We're reversing. Back down onto that right knee. Rotate the back foot. Hinge. Nice. Right leg kicks through, out to 45. Back down onto that elbow. Back to the back. Weight to center. Roll over to the right side. Adjust that weight as you need. Roll back to center. Extend the right arm. Left arm at 90. Left leg at 45. Press up onto that elbow. Press up onto that hand. Get those hips up. From here, left leg comes underneath those hips. Hinge to standing, rotate back leg. Nice, reversing it back down. On that left knee, rotate back foot, hinge over onto that arm, kick that leg through, down onto that elbow, down to the back, weight to center, adjust that grip, roll over to that left side. About 40 seconds left here. Roll back to center, lift that left arm, right arm 90, right leg 45, hinge up onto that elbow, press up onto that hand, hips high, right leg coming underneath those hips, press up, rotate that back leg, lunge step, nice, reversing it, down on that right knee, rotate that back foot, hinge over, kick that right leg through, down onto the elbow, roll under your back. You have 10 seconds to finish up wherever you're at. 5, 3, 2, 1, take a break. Nice work, y'all. It's a very technical movement, so if it's difficult, hard to follow along, that's okay. That one can take some time. No. That was it for weight. Yeah. How'd that one go for everybody? How'd it go? Good, good. So you don't need any weight the rest of class. You put it to the side, get rid of it. All right. I mean, unless you're using it for the single leg RDL, that's optional. Or you can be arms overhead, totally up to you. In 10 seconds. Remember, focus on balance and control. So that's what we're trying to challenge you. It's not about how much strength, how much you can control our balance. If you're doing really well, close one eye. Still doing well? Close both. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You can stay on the same leg or alternate. I'll let you know every 30 seconds though. Don't let that hip rotate open, okay? Imagine, keep those hips parallel. If there's a bar running through the right hip, directly out the left, job. Go ahead and switch that opposite side. You can try to so it doesn't roll open. If you find that hip is opening, try bending that opposite leg a little bit. When we lock it, sometimes it's hard to keep that position. Really make sure you're loading that glute. Okay, if you're not loading the glute, it's hard to keep those hips parallel. Switch if you're switching. Keep that control. Yeah. You make it through 2 or 3 without any wobble, close one of those eyes. Make it through 2 or 3 more without any wobble, try closing both. If you're wobbling like me, you keep them open. Switch. Hold that glute. Shoulder blades back and down. Don't let that leg bend. Try to keep that leg as straight as possible. Switch. About halfway through. Really try to get that full range of motion, that full stretch to that leg. Keep those hips squared. If you're not sure if you are, watch yourself in that mirror. Pay attention to those hips as much as you can. Switch. Try to reach that full range of motion. Feel that stretch in the end. Keep that control. Stay braced. Don't lose that pelvic floor. Remember, about being strong through all ranges of motion. Keep that arch strong into the floor. Switch. Keep that leg strong. That glute, that low back, that core engaged. Last one. Let's go. Make it good. Get that chest down as far as you can. Get that leg up as far as you can. Take a break. Woo. Did anybody have to close their eyes? Nice. That's great. Man, my eyes opened. My gosh. All right, the downward dog knee drive, okay? Really focusing on that core contraction, that core flex on that knee comes in. On that extension, really power through that glute. Keep all that power as you extend that leg, okay? Your hamstring will want to take over. Be as intentional as you can to make that glute squeeze on that extension. And just so you know, this is 4 minutes on your hands in the downward dog. So lock those shoulders. I snuck it in there, didn't I? Nobody even thought about that because they're like, all right, the legs, the glutes, the core. All right, 5. You two starting early. 3, 2, I like it. 1, let's go. Watch where you're kicking behind you if you're in the back of the room. Got that bar. Staying on the same leg for 30 seconds. Well, up to you. You can switch every time or stay 30. Walk those shoulder blades down and back. Switch. Stay strong, keep that control. Look for that flex in the glute. Scapula strong. Really squeeze the core, squeeze the abdominals. Switch, opposite leg. Take breaks when you need, but push yourself. Focus on that core contraction, on that glute pop. Switch. You got it, you got it. Switch. Ooh. We got it, stay with it. Pelvic floor up and in, that core strong. Lock those shoulder blades back and down. Load the back, not just the shoulders. Switch. Let's go. Come on, come on. Switch. If you haven't dropped yet, stay up. 1 minute left. Come on. You got it. So you got it. Lock yourself into that mental. You can do anything. Switch. Last 30 seconds. Come on. If you haven't dropped yet, don't drop. Stay with it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good core flex. Good glute squeeze. Load those scapula. Come on. Almost there. Stay with it, stay with it. 5 seconds. Don't let up. Take a break. Woo. The shoulder pump is real. Anybody make it without dropping? Oh. Almost. Next time. Next time. What? Oh no. Okay. Just all the pressure. Oh. Don't press up. Yeah. All right, last one. Tree pose variation. Basically means really you can do any form of single leg balance. That's basically what that means. But if you're feeling really good in those, you can put it into that figure 4 and try to drop it down, okay? Load that lower body, stretch that opposite glute. We're gonna switch it every 30 seconds, okay? Other big point here. When you're balanced, arch strong, glute hip strong. See my hips? Don't let a hip do this, okay? Keep that hip strong, unless you wanna look cute, you know. But keep that hip pulled in, keep it really strong. Don't let it pop out in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Whichever leg you wanna start with. Basically, this is just to try to challenge that balance. If this feels challenging, obviously, stay right here, okay? When you're going into a figure 4, keep that leg open. Don't want it forward. Remember, switch. If there's no wobble, close an eye. Still no wobble, close both eyes. We want to challenge that proprioception. If you want, you can take that shoe off. Don't round that low back. Arch strong. Stay braced. Man, the closed eyes is a game changer. Switch. If it's really hard maintaining that bottom position, close the eyes from here. Arch strong, hip strong, core brace. Switch. Good job, yo. I love it. Switch. Halfway through. Arches strong, hips strong. We need to get a GIF of that. We need to get a GIF of that and load it onto our internal GIF piece. Switch. Keep that arch squeezed into the floor.
kind of pills are you
Strong.
ringing the bell? Nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives with himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us.
Switch. Last set, y'all.
As it was, as it was. You know it's not the same as it was, as it was, as it was. You know it's not the same as it
Switch. Last one. If you get to a point, there's no wobble with your eyes closed, start to move those arms around. Challenge that balance. Challenge that proprioception. Take a break. Nice work, yo. It's totally different class than normal. Still tiring. But man, it's like all the stabilizers. So tired. My peeps at home. Nice work today, yo. We almost got it. Nice job. We'll redeem ourselves later. Nice job. Nice job.
Trying to keep my daughters off the pole and my sons out of jail. Trying to get to church so I don't go to hell. I'm just trying to keep my wife from figuring out that I'm married up and she married back way down in Alabama where they love me.
Start to slow that breathing down. Going in through the nose, out to the mouth. On those inhales, bring that breath down into the belly. Let that belly expand. Exhale whenever you're ready. We're going to pull that arm across. All these stretches, keeping that slight brace posture, keeping those breaths, stretching a little further on each exhale. This stretch specifically, keep that right shoulder blade back and down. Don't shrug those shoulders. Bring those hands behind the back, interlock those fingers, shoulder blades back and down, chest up and open. We're going to roll that head and neck. into that full floor squat. You can always change up that stance. Feet a little bit closer, a little bit wider apart, trying to get those heels down. Once those heels are down, sit up tall, elbows to the inside of the knees, palms together, press those palms down, open up those hips. You can always move a little bit in this stretch, like a little hip massage. Plank position onto the mat, inhaling that right ankle up, dropping it over the top, opening up the hips, the torso. I'm going to breathe here for a couple counts. When you're ready, you're going to exhale that foot through, bringing the foot flat onto the ground. Heel directly under the knee. We're going to drop that back knee. Left hand comes to the inside of the foot. We're going to twist, open to the sky, stacking those shoulder blades. If it's difficult coming in close, you can be a little bit further away from your foot for a wider bounce. And breathe. When you're ready, go ahead and release the arm back down to the floor. And we're going to lift that back knee, and we're just going to drop that foot into that pigeon pose directly underneath. Send that back leg back and behind. From here, again, trying to keep those hips squared, shoulder blades back and down, that chest stays up. As you release, you can always lower down into position. As much as you can, try not to round out, keep that neutral spine in the low back. In these type of hold stretches, try to make every third or fourth inhale a bit deeper. Helps show you where you're holding tension, where you might be restricting that stretch, and exhale that tension out. A lot of times we'll think we're relaxed, but we're about one layer relaxed out of 10 layers. Stretch, tucking that back toe, stepping that right leg back into plank. And then we're going to inhale that left ankle up, and drop it over the top, stretching through the abdominals, the hip. And we're going to take a couple breaths here. When you're ready, we're going to drive that knee through, bringing the foot flat, fully in front, dropping that back knee, right palm down on the inside of the foot. We're going to open, twist to the sky. Stack those shoulder blades. Pulling them together, and breathe. Just remember in this stretch, push those hips forward, hips into the floor. And whenever you're ready on the next exhale, we're going to drop that hand down, lift that back knee, and bring that front leg down into that pigeon stretch. Again, keeping those hips squared, keeping that neutral spine. Take yourself down as far as feels good. That stretch. Again, every third or fourth inhale, try to find where you're keeping that tension. And then exhale it out. It's 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Did anybody see it? Oh, no. Did you see it? Dang it. together for that butterfly stretch. From here, go ahead and bring those feet as close as you can, keeping that neutral spine. Sit up tall. Start to pull your chest down towards those feet. And breathe. Stretch, twist, and pull into the sky. Doesn't matter how far down you get in the stretch, more trying to open and twist. Getting that chest up towards the sky, stacking those shoulder blades. And then once you have that position, you can lean further out towards that foot. Start to let that arm that's up into the air collapse down towards that foot. That'll bring the stretch more into those obliques, into those lats. When you're ready, go and release back to center. I'm going to switch over to that opposite side. Same thing, we're going to extend down towards that foot and then twist and open. Stack those shoulder blades. Remember, not about how far towards the foot you get, but more about how open to the sky you're able to get. And then from there, let gravity do the work. And slowly bring yourself up to standing. If you want to stay and continue to stretch, feel free, but we're running out of class time. Just going to finish with those last 3 breaths. Inhaling through the nose on the way up, down into the belly, out through the mouth, on the way down. Last breath to thank yourself for showing up today. Giving the body a little bit of love, a little bit of movement. Nice job today, everybody. Great work. One note, if you feel really tired through here, through the stabilizers of the leg, you might be pretty sore. Just can give it a rub, massage it as it's really tired, okay? If you feel overly strained tomorrow. To everybody online, thanks for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe for updates if you want to be notified when class goes live. Don't forget your homework as always. Good solid dinner, drink lots of water, at least those 6 hours of sleep, and I'll see you Wednesday. I was waiting for it. So I'm like, oh, it's just normal now. It's just like, yep, okay, yeah, we'll see you Wednesday.